Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Monday. Welcome to our little corner of the world we call the morning breath. Yeah. The old team back together.
The old team, yes. The OG crew.
OG. But there's been a lot of traveling and, people been here and there. And
yeah, I know. And I may have to miss another day this week.
Really?
We haven't talked about that yet,
Well,
but,
there's still time.
Maybe a day that I'm not here again this week.
I think I'm here all week. I don't think I've got any plans for a while.
All right. Well, there we go.
I'm here all week, folks.
Exactly.
Well, welcome, everybody. And it is Monday. Today's the last day of September,
No,
isn't it?
tomorrow is.
I don't know what today's date is. Yeah, it is. Tomorrow.
29th. Tomorrow's the last day.
It
October.
feels like the 30th.
You know what it feels like? July. It's like
later.
It's like 89 degrees today, and
it's okay.
You look out ahead, and there's still another week of well into the 80s. I think
we'll take it.
Yeah.
What's the alternative?
I like it a little cooler, not cold, just a little cooler.
Well, this is the best time of year, really, because you can get some warm, you can get some cool.
Okay.
It's just really kind of
you
the
know what
best.
that means in like April and May, we're going to have like 50-degree days.
Yeah, but in April, so 50 hits different in April than it does in September. Because after you come off the long winter, 50 feels pretty darn good.
50, you're wearing flip-flops.
Yeah, exactly. So, but 50 now would be chilly, and 50 in April.
I'm just saying it's going to be a little delayed now.
Yeah, all right. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Later.
And we'll probably have
or not.
Yeah, and we'll probably have a brutal winter. Who knows?
Well, they're saying cold and wet.
For
whoever
winter?
they are.
Yeah, they.
Are they expecting snow?
Higher precipitation is what they say, and cold.
David says we're warmer than they are in Florida.
Well, yeah. Come back, David.
Come home, David.
Jeez, it's nice up here.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's get some introductions out of the way in case you've forgotten who we all are. This boss man Matt is with us this morning.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you. We can do nothing without SPP.
Ahoy, Skipper.
Ahoy to you, my lad. I came in this morning to the studio and SPP I thought he was a mannequin for a minute. He was just like this. Waiting for the computer to do something.
Just do something. Just do anything.
Just do something. Apparently it did it.
It's Monday. It's Monday for all of us.
Backflips and things I'd never seen before.
Backflips. We have a talented computer, that's for sure. And what do we call me? I'm the skipper.
You're still the skipper. It hasn't been that long. You can't forget your name.
Well, I kind of quit introducing myself.
I am the skipper. Yes.
Thanks for taking the camera off me there, SPP.
The cough button.
Everybody got to see me cough.
You're the only one talking.
That was me coughing. All right, welcome everybody. I will say that the Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
It's Casey and all the gang over at KCTC. And the three of us, so this morning, the Morning Breath crew, we are powered by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. Thank all the Hy-Vee Fast and Freshes. I have a very colorful shirt on today. It's becoming more evident in the monitor over there.
You look great.
I thank you.
Don't let anybody tell you any different.
I thank you.
Your hair looks good. Your shirt's great.
Yeah, I just did my hair this morning.
Just did your hair this morning.
Just laying pretty good, isn't it?
You look great. I'd say I've never looked better, but it looks about the same.
It might look just like I did when you last saw me.
It might look just the same.
I don't do a lot of shaving so I was on a guy's trip, and it was not so important.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I don't shave the top of my head as you do, but weekends the razor stays in the medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
The razor doesn't make the trip out on weekends.
Enough. Just shaving. Okay, well, we got some hellos up there.
Yeah, David, Jeff, Cindy, Denise. Jeff says it's hotter here than it is in Arkansas too, so we're hotter than Florida and Arkansas today.
Well, that's the life we live.
Yeah.
It's the good life up here.
Yeah, we had nothing to do with it. It just kind of happens, but
that's how we order.
That's how it rolls.
What we do.
That's what we do.
So, Matt, I usually try and do things early that I don't want to just get through before we lighten before we
Right.
get on to our normal things. And there's there's a big story here in Washington right now that you can expand on to a little degree.
Yeah, so we don't know a lot. I mean, there's stories out there that may or may not be true, but I just want to acknowledge Carson Ryan, a student, I believe, a senior. Not I believe, I know he's a senior at Washington High School. There was frankly a tragic accident.
Some kind of an accident.
Some kind of a tragic accident, and he passed away this weekend. I can't confirm details, so I don't want to get into them right at the moment. I know there was a vigil last night at the high school. I know he was just announced on the homecoming court late last week. It's homecoming week in Washington, and he was on the court. He's on the football team. They played Friday.
It's sad time.
It's very sad times, and so of course there's heavy hearts around Washington at the school, the family, friends, everybody that knew him. We were talking. We didn't know him, but you hate. Young
man, no longer with us for whatever reason.
And I saw on Facebook that Mount Pleasant, Winfield, New London, Highland, Lone Tree, Waco, all are encouraging their students to wear orange and black today in honor of that, or memory. I guess I don't know what the right word is, but so anyway, again, don't want to give details because I'm sure they're still coming out. And I don't want to be cause of anything wrong. Yeah. But we do want to acknowledge it. It's a tough day. Anytime that happens anywhere, it's a tough day.
For sure. So we're sure thinking about the family and all the friends. He was elected to the court. Yeah, he was well liked by his students too, to friends. So, okay. Let's see. We had some football over the weekend.
We did. The Hawkeyes played.
I didn't get to see any of that, Matt.
Well, yeah, the Hawkeyes. Look, I expected this to be blown out. I expected Indiana just to roll over the Hawkeyes and just be done with it, and it was not that. Iowa played well enough to hang in the game. It was 13-13 with like 2 minutes left in the game, give or take, and then Indiana scored. And anyway, as we were talking a little bit before, I can't take a moral victory out of it because there were
just because we didn't get blown out.
Yeah, and there were chances to win. Should have won. I'm sure if you're on the Indiana side, you thought, well, there's chances we could have blown you out too. Yeah, probably. But Iowa hung in there, and it made a game of it. And I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but I still think they could have and should have won.
We got a tough road to hoe here.
Yeah, well,
this would have been a good victory for us in the long run.
And now I think the streak is like 11 top 10 or top ranked. I think the 11. We've lost 11 straight to ranked teams.
That's not who we were.
No, not at all. And we got Penn State and Oregon, which those two battled it out on Saturday. And
those are not going to be pretty games.
No, USC got beat by Illinois this weekend, but they're also going to be a tough opponent. So
yeah, doesn't get easier.
Nope. And Jeff says Arkansas got beat too.
Yeah, they did. Arkansas they're struggling. It feels like almost the same program.
And I watched mostly in the evening. I watched Oregon and Penn State, so I watched more of that game than the Iowa State game. But Iowa State pretty much rolled right over Arizona.
Had no problem with Arizona.
Nope. So
that game was on.
Of course.
Did I watch it?
Nope. I checked in on it, but it was out of hand pretty early. So.
Well, so we have that. I'm not going to talk about.
Yeah. Well,
we're not going to talk high school. I don't. We were on a bye, weren't we?
Yes, the high school was on a bye. They were not. to all our Mount Pleasant fans or friends.
What?
Good job.
Oh boy. Okay.
John says they absolutely should have won. He needs a rant this week. John, we're ready for it. They should have won. Iowa should have won. And they had every opportunity to do it, and they didn't. So
got to learn how to do that.
Got to learn how to a lot of missed tackles, missed field goals,
missed field goals, stuff we don't miss.
Yeah, well, he made Drew Stevens made a 54-yarder and missed the 42. And I don't know. It's frustrating.
I wouldn't want to be a kicker.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's a head game, I guess.
No kidding. I did get to watch a lot of the Ryder Cup. Are you a Ryder Cup fan?
I'm not. I didn't watch it.
I know that David and I are.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'll let you talk about it because I didn't watch it. The only thing I know is even on Friday, I heard something somewhere that said that Europe was like way ahead already on Friday.
Well, it was. It was pretty ugly.
Yeah. So I don't know anything beyond. I know Europe won, but other than that, I don't know anything.
Well, it was a blowout going into yesterday. Complete, utter blowout. Europe needed 2 points to win the cup.
Yeah.
Out of 12 matches, they needed 2 points, so they could have tied in 4, and they win the cup. Somehow, I don't know what our deal is, and when I say our, I mean the United States. We can't play alternate shot or a best ball to save our soul. We don't work together in tandem, but Europe sure does because they spanked us for 2 days.
So this maybe had nothing to do with it, but I did hear this on a different podcast I was listening to, even on Friday.
There's other podcasts?
There are other podcasts.
SPP, have you heard of this? It's not. All right.
But they said the U.S. players pretty much demanded to be paid to do this.
Yeah, I didn't catch all that, so somebody would have to fill me in. But my understanding is we did get paid, and up until this point, never.
And Europe said, nope, we don't want it. We don't need to get paid. We're playing because we were doing it for love of country. Or
kind of made us look bad, didn't it?
It sounds like it, yeah.
Like those guys are hurting for money.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Just go play the damn game, guys. Yeah. I didn't make a big I don't know enough about that, but I could scold all of them.
Yeah. Well, the counterpoint to that, and I agree with you 100%. The counterpoint to that is that somebody's making a whole bunch of money on their backs. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I don't know. Jimmy says, don't start on that, boss man. That touched some nerves. I agree. Play for the love of country.
There's a tradition there.
Yeah.
This is just pride.
Right.
And now you got to throw money into it. Bad luck, boys.
And apparently they didn't.
They were horrible. They were horrible. The number one player in the world. I don't have to say his name. Most people are going to know it. He had 100 yards to a green. You put a 100-yard club in that caliber, guys.
Right. It's
on the green. Nope. We're in the bunker. We're in the cabbage somewhere.
Yeah.
What the hell? I know. I don't know. I'm not that good, but we just play horribly together.
Apparently.
But when we get to singles, which is what yesterday was, there was actually supposed to be 12 matches, but there was 11 because one guy pulled out on the European side.
Oh, okay.
And there's a rule that I never knew about. It's only happened a couple times throughout the history of playing the Ryder Cup, that if somebody can't go, there was an injury for Team Europe, and so therefore he withdrew, each team gets a half a point. Seems like the fair thing to do, except I think they shouldn't.
Right.
It just doesn't matter what I think because the rules are the rules. But
and it wouldn't have mattered in the big scheme of things.
Truly, it wouldn't have. But in the singles, we went on a roll, and it literally came. It shouldn't have. By the way, we played all weekend, but it kind of came down to the last 4 matches.
Really? Okay. So it tightened up.
It tightened up. We ended up losing 15-13.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, they only had to have is
14 is enough to retain the cup. We had to score 14 and a half.
Right.
So it came down to the last 4 matches of that.
Wow.
It was pretty close. We were still going to lose.
Right.
It was just going to happen. There was going to be a tie to give they only beat us once outright. The rest were ties.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And yesterday. So it was kind of fun to watch. Some miraculous things happened. Bryson DeChambeau is down 5 freaking holes.
And he came back?
And he came back and tied it.
Wow.
So that was kind of a big deal. That's never happened before.
Right.
So there was some exciting stuff going on. There was some really good play by some guys that really have not played well through the week. I don't know what David Gels he's got to say.
Yeah, he's got a few things. They need putting lessons. Yesterday they were a different team.
They like that head to head, but I don't know. We can't get them to play where the crap as a duo.
Right.
They're just horrible. They're horrible. We came out of Friday and Saturday with like 3 points.
Wow.
3.5 or something like that.
I like I said, I heard that it was not pretty.
Yeah, it was not pretty. It was horrible.
Yeah. But no, I used to watch more golf. I haven't few years. I was, a big Tiger guy like everybody else was, but
yeah. Well, that's kind of what I did yesterday. I got caught up on that and rested from my long drive.
Yeah. Well, Saturday, I just watched football most of the day.
There were some upsets, is what I heard.
In football on Saturday?
Yes. It's like top 10s getting beat.
Well, Alabama beat Georgia. I thought that was pretty shocking, but I don't know if Alabama's still ranked or not.
If they are, they're pretty high, or probably 20s or so.
Yeah, but Alabama beat Georgia, so that was something. Oregon did beat Penn State, but I don't know if you call that an upset. They're pretty close, but
I think Penn State was a little overrated a bit.
They were
good.
They were at Penn State, had the whiteout at night. I mean, they had
115,000 people or whatever that place holds.
Yep, and Oregon won. I didn't watch. I didn't watch the end of it. It was too late. I'm too old. But double overtime, I think it went to. Oregon was up, though. Penn State had to come back by like 10 or 14 points and to tie it.
Oh.
And they did. And then it went to double overtime. And I didn't watch the overtime, but I saw that Oregon won.
Because you just couldn't stay up?
I wasn't
20 more minutes?
I wasn't that invested. I was just tired, man.
Man, for overtime, though? Oh, I can stay up.
Yeah. Well, double overtime, so.
I don't know about anything else. I just really haven't read anything, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Was there other upsets?
Off the top of my head right now, I can't think of any, but I'm sure there were.
Mizzou, I had them in one of my quad boxes, and they played UMass, who, Iowa destroyed. UMass is terrible. And Mizzou ultimately blew them out, but it took a minute for them to get going, I think. Wasn't it?
I went to that game.
Oh, you were there?
I was there.
Okay.
And let me tell you what, it was probably the most dry football game I've ever been to in my life.
Really?
It was a 60-yard pick, and outside of that, it was just Missouri went on 10, 15-play drives. They'd score. UMass 3 and out. Missouri 10, 15-play drive. It was just nothing like. It was
kind of a scrimmage. They were kind of treated like a scrimmage.
It didn't seem very exciting.
Okay.
I went to Mizzou games back in my day in which games like UMass used to be close.
That was a good one.
I'll take a a dry win, but it just wasn't very fulfilling, I guess.
I don't know what the final score was. Clearly you do.
It was like 38-6 or something.
Okay, they pulled. I mean,
quiet 38-6.
Yeah, they pulled away. But when I was looking early on, it was 14-3 or something.
They call that workmanlike.
Yeah,
it was a workmanlike victory.
Yep.
SPP.
The quiet blowout win, and you just
on to the next.
Yep.
On to the next. 7:31. Let's take a little break, and we'll come back and figure out what we're going to talk about over the break.
All right.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
I love helping people. I always wanted to help people. That's what I love the most.
We do a really good job of growing our own, but also we are able to take your skills, adapt them to what we need, or grow them as well.
Our leadership group here, they are actively involved, always supportive of our new ideas and innovation here at the hospital.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics. Apply today.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Monday. Welcome back to our show we call the Morning Breath. Rachel will never do that.
No, she won't.
Ever.
Speaking of which, we'll get to this later, but tomorrow's episode 400.
I bet if I don't walk in here and this place isn't a happy damn place, I'm just turning around and leaving.
It is a Rachel day.
She had better be in here decorating.
So there you go.
Well, you got something on your mind over there.
I do have something on my mind. So this is so weird, but it's right up your alley. So you're always about the slang, right? And
that's me.
The Gen Z slang. Well,
I know it all.
So now Gen Alpha.
They have their own slang.
They have a thing that's going around right now that is. And the funny part is, I have this on a sheet of paper. We're going to talk about this, but I learned this from my grandson last weekend. So I saw him last weekend. He's 10, going to be 11, and he walks up to me and he goes, 6'7".
I've heard that. I still don't know what the hell that means.
I'm going to tell you, but he just this morning Facebook messaged me and said just 6'7". So he told me this, and I'm just like, "What are you talking about?" And it's a hand motion too. It's 6'7". You got to do the thing.
Do you know this SPP?
Yes.
All right. I was afraid of that.
Yeah.
So So it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. But it's a new viral trend taking social media by storm. It's now creeping into classrooms. It's called 6'7" trend. While the name suggests numbers, there's no math involved. Decoding what it actually means, though, that's proving a little tricky. So
it's a moving target, is what I'm gathering.
It's derived from a song by Skrilla called "Doot Doot 6'7", which features recurring lyric 6'7". It also has an association with American basketball star LaMelo Ball, who is 6'7". But it's become ingrained in Gen Alpha language, just as LOL and YOLO did with millennials. Millennials back in the day. So 6'7", it's just a thing. So as for what it means, that's still up in the air. It can be used as a casual descriptor to say something is so-so, refer to someone who is tall, or simply as a joke without a punchline. Basically, it means nothing.
Okay. So glad we spent 4 minutes on that.
Yeah. So, but he did that to me last weekend. He just walked up to me and he goes, "Hey, Grandpa, 6'7".
They just want to get a reaction out of us.
It worked because then I couldn't stop doing it all weekend. And
you were doing it.
Oh, I started doing it back, and he played. So we stayed and watched him play a football game on Sunday, and he was on the sidelines. He looked up at the stands one time, and I did this.
So can you do that, and everybody knows that's 6'7"?
He did. I don't know if everybody does or not, but
those who know the meme probably know.
Yeah. So he laughed. So I was all over it because it's just so ridiculous.
That is the craziest thing ever.
So it's 6'7", and I saw Bailey and my daughter, and she's Gen Z, not Alpha. And
you'll start calling them Alfalfa.
Alfalfa. So I told her 6'7", and she just rolled her eyes and didn't think there was.
It's not funny, Dad.
She just thought I was pretty dumb.
You don't know how to do that.
So she's the same age as Peter. I think I broke that out Friday night at the football game in Mount Pleasant, and Peter probably rolled his eyes at me too when I did it. So it's just not.
Is there a right time and a wrong time to do 6'7"?
No.
It means nothing.
It's just 6'7".
It's just 6'7".
I don't know how else to explain it. That's probably the best description that we've had in the last 4 minutes. You just say 6'7", and that's it.
You can just throw it into random conversations. You can.
Do you start with 6'7", or do you end with 6'7"?
Yes. It doesn't. It does not matter. It's
That's
just
the
Tim.
damnedest thing.
How was your weekend? 6'7". I think that's probably not the right way to do it, but
so my answer could be 6'7".
Yeah, your answer is 6'7".
If it was really, if it was better than that, why couldn't I say 8'9"?
Or
doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Or maybe a 4'5".
Apparently that doesn't work. It's got to be 6'7".
6'7".
That's the craziest thing. Is it? Do they do this down at the at Mizzou Stadium? Do you do some 6'7"s? Because that appeared to be kind of the game.
I didn't, but I'm sure there were some who did. Yes.
So you're not. You've outgrown this.
It's there. I don't partake in it. But
There we
I
go.
acknowledge
So it all comes down to choice.
I am going to partake because I think it's funnier now because it means nothing. But he did. I just got a message this morning from him. 6'7". So now it's like our thing. So
you guys keep that. I'm not sure that that needs to go into the Morning Breath studio.
All right, well, 6'7".
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say. All right, what else we got over there, boss man?
Well, I got something we're going to hold for tomorrow.
6'7".
So 6'7".
SPP is going, no. No.
It's gonna happen because I'm gonna make it happen.
Are you going to start bleeping us out?
Yes.
So we talk about the Ocho from time to time. So in Scotland, scandal erupted at the World Stone Skipping Championships.
Oh, I've not heard this yet.
The stones used in the contest are required to be naturally occurring slate from the island of Easdale, where the match takes place. But several contestants were found to be using stones that had been smoothed and shaped by a machine.
Oh my goodness.
That's a scandal.
Yeah. Kyle Matthews, the toss master. Mm-hmm. I'd probably change the name of that, but whatever.
Hey, the tradition runs deep over there in Scotland.
Said he contacted the individuals who admitted their transgressions and had to disqualify them.
There's such integrity in the rock skipping world,
stone skipping,
that they will turn themselves in. Yeah, you caught me.
Matthew said the organizers are considering having competitors choose from already vetted stones in the future rather than providing their own. And yeah, it's probably the only fair way. Jonathan Jennings of Kentucky became the first American to win the adult male category. Repeat champion Lucy Woods won the adult female category.
You know, oddly enough, there was in the cow chipping contest.
Yeah.
There was a similar scandal where they were using artificial cow chips. Did you hear about that?
I didn't know.
You know, that they did a test on them. You know, one flew certainly further than the other, and they did a
synthetic cow poop.
It was not real.
It flies further than natural.
Not real. It was weighted specifically.
If you really wanted the lawn that, you would just start smoothing stones the year before and just putting them on the shore.
And somehow replace them.
Yes.
And then when a year goes by, you're like, oh, look at all these smooth rocks for this competition.
Oh.
How did that get there? Oh, man.
Oh,
that looks like a winner right there.
Or they're putting little pieces of sandpaper on their thumb and smoothing it out as they go. Cheating.
See? Kind of like the pine
you got
tar.
the umpire coming out, and you got to check your hands for rosin or something.
Exactly.
They throw you out, or
measuring stick. Yep. Lots of things.
I don't know.
I think there's too much integrity in that world.
Yeah.
Well, they got called. They got caught.
And they fessed up right away. I like that.
Yeah.
At least they did that. That's all I'm going to say.
Everyone knows in rock skipping, you don't deny to the end. You
never. Just fess up. You're caught.
Morals, yeah.
If you get caught by the toss master, it's over.
Don't get caught by the toss master.
It's friggin' over.
You do not want to be caught by the toss master.
It's over. He's got you dead to rights. Just give it up.
Mm-hmm. You're done for.
Take me away, Calgon.
It's over.
All right, 7:41. Let's take a break so we can get back and get set for the day.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
Hey, you want to see something really scary?
3, chills, and things that go bump in the night. The Brussels House of Terror. family-friendly Halloween treat, visit the Midwest Haunted Rail. Unlimited rides on the Ghost Train, trolley, and carousel, blow-ups, and carnival ride, all for one low price. Kids 4 and under free. Scare up some fun at Midwest Haunted Rails, McMillan Park, Mount Pleasant.
The Connie and Amanda team is dedicated to giving back to our community by actively engaging with our clients, businesses, and the public. When it comes to helping you find your next home, investment, or commercial space, the Connie and Amanda team is here for you.
Ahoy, morning breathers. Happy Monday. I'm just kind of getting caught up on some of the comments. Brandel Chamblee, I cannot stand him. I truly can't, Jimmy. So I might look at that clip just so I can dislike him some more. That's all I can say about that. Anything else to add before we get set for the day?
Well,
you got anything?
Ray chimed in. He says, I might have roomed with the Toastmaster in college, but maybe there's more than one.
Can't be. Well, yeah, there could be.
Yeah.
I heard it's handed down. It's,
Yeah, I think we need to just go on.
Okay.
You're not given the hand of the role of Toastmaster. You earn it.
You have to earn
You have to earn it.
That's just it. There you go. Okay, should we let that be?
I'm done.
So it goes. SPP, should we get set for the day?
I think we should.
All right. Get your buttons. Let's get set for the day.
I almost missed that.
Like you forgot where you were doing.
I kind of did. I was just like,
You're just looking around, 6, 7 around.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. It is Monday. It is the 29th day of September. This is episode
399.
399.
SPP, do not worry about me abusing this thing. It will be gone from my memory banks pretty soon.
It's fine.
But I'd love watching your face whenever it gets mentioned.
It is 7:46 a.m. Temperature right now in Fairfield 59, Mount Pleasant 58, and Washington 57. Lots of sunshine today with a high of 89, low of 56.
Did you know that's not a record?
No, but it's not far.
Pretty close.
Isn't it just in the... Huh?
I said I would imagine so.
Isn't it in the low 90s somewhere? I saw something. So we're not going to be far.
Not a record.
But not a record. Today's headlines.
It's National Coffee Day.
Yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one?
I mean, there's just a lot of people who like coffee, so I know that.
I'm curious how many people, what the population is.
Well,
do you like coffee?
I don't like it, but I drink it.
You drink cream and sugar.
I do. That's true. It vaguely resembles coffee. I agree. But so I don't like it, but I do drink it.
I see you walk by from time to time. What do you drink?
Usually I just get a latte. So it's the same thing. It's just
coffee.
It's the same thing with Matt. It's
cream and
sugar, and then you put a little bit in. You say, "Oh, it's coffee." It's
right.
Grown up.
Smells like coffee.
Yes. But I can say I drink coffee, but I don't like coffee.
All right. I don't. There's no blurred lines with me.
Well,
I'm not having the coffee.
I'm all about.
So why wouldn't Starbucks have their own day on National Coffee Day?
They do.
I think they kind of wedged themselves in there.
Yeah, I debated whether to even put that on there, but I did.
They're taking up space right now.
Today's headlines to the southeastunion.com.
They don't have any like.
Sorry to interrupt, Matt. This is SPP. Say that again.
I'm shocked they don't have any like deals today or something. It's
they
National
should.
Coffee Day.
You should have
Starbucks
a free coffee.
Free coffee
somewhere.
all day.
I think you interrupted SPP interrupting me. That was like a triple interruption.
It's not easy to do, boss man.
It's a God-given talent. Mazdan Barnes hosts Escumaruza Quintazali. I don't know how to say that. I just butchered it, I'm sure.
See, I would never use that headline ever because I can't pronounce it.
I did on purpose because I wanted the challenge, and I think I failed. So but I did. I tried.
Give it the old college try.
Yeah, 6-7.
I'm gonna hate you.
From fall prevention to grief support, Health Fair puts care in reach, and Miss Iowa USA reminds students that anything's possible. And I just realized after I printed this that I used that headline last week. But
I used that.
You used that headline, but it's too bad. I just used it again.
I beat you to it.
You did. There are no sports tonight, no varsity sports.
That's not true.
No varsity sports.
I have a junior high volleyball match.
No varsity sports.
I have a junior high volleyball.
So speaking of which, though, New London just canceled the rest of their football season. Highland.
New London did?
Yeah. Same reason Highland. They don't have a lot of players and they're getting hurt, and Highland is still up in the air whether they're going to finish out their season.
Well,
I
gotta say, at this juncture, what's the point?
Yeah. Well,
you missed 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
So does Highland play 11-man or 8-man? I think they 11.
Highland jumped up to 11.
I know New London did, and now they don't have enough players to play 11. Now it would be questionable whether they had enough to play 8. I think they only had 11 players on the team or something. Ooh. But yeah. Anyway, so that's happening. So. On this day in history, in this day in 2008, SpaceX successfully launched Falcon 1, becoming the first privately owned company to send a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit.
Post-SPP.
And I think this was yesterday. Today is this day in history for the 29th of September. Pretty bad.
International Happy Goose Day.
Happy Goose Day.
What the hell does that mean?
It doesn't mean what you think, because the picture is of a cooked goose. So I'm thinking the goose isn't very happy about any of that.
I'm thinking there's no goose on this planet that's liking this day.
No.
So
the goose might like coffee. Geese, I should say.
Might be.
Maybe.
Much like the Tossmaster.
Random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Happy Goose Day might be,
I don't think you can combine those two. I think that might be.
Think about that.
Might be illegal in Alabama.
We don't care about Alabama.
Random quote.
What's going on in Florida?
Peter.
Yeah.
Random joke, random quote, or random fact.
Let's go random joke. Start on Monday.
Did you know that koi fish always swim in groups of 4?
I did not.
Because if they're attacked, the A, B, and C koi will scatter, leaving behind the decoy.
You muted me, didn't you?
No.
Just for a minute?
No.
Okay.
No, you're still on.
Okay. Because you thought I was going to say.
Don't
but I didn't.
Do that.
See, that'll be my code for. Just hit the button, SPP. I'm going to say. All right. Enough of that. Today's takeaway. Boss man, do you have a takeaway?
Just 6-7.
That's what I'm afraid of.
My takeaway is that one must earn the right to be the toss master.
Right. It's an earned, not given.
It's an earned position.
Not given.
Years of trial and error. It takes a strong will to be a toss master.
My takeaway is very simply that the International Rock Skipping Code is just as serious and held to high integrity as rugby.
As rugby.
Rugby.
Okay.
Those are rough looking guys, but when the official calls them over to scold them, they just take it. These big burly men. So rugby is it's very, it's a rough sport. How I'm going down this path, I don't know.
I don't know. We're just.
But it reminded me of the much older sport of rock skipping, and it all was born there.
Right. Every sport on earth can be tied back to
rock skipping.
Right.
See, it would have been much simpler for me to just say that. But what came to mind was how rugby.
We're just going to throw rugby in there. So Ray says he's glad he caught the explanation of what National Happy Goose Day was. Otherwise, he would end up in HR.
Yep.
Don't do that.
I think, Ray, I'm more on your side.
All right.
All right, everybody, 7:52. I think we're going to call it a day. Thank you very much for joining in and your comments. Thanks for all that listen now and later. We appreciate you all. We shall return tomorrow, I believe.
400.
Episode 400. We'll see what Rachel has in store for us.
We will see.
If she shows up. Until then, everybody, ahoy.
Ahoy.